On August 2, 2005, Air France Flight 358 dropped out of the clouds toward Toronto in the middle of a roaring summer thunderstorm. Paris to Toronto, 309 people on board, and in the next few minutes, they'd all be racing for their lives. I want you to picture this. Sheets of rain hammering the runway, wind kicking sideways, visibility fading to a gray wall. The pilots line up to land anyway. They're committed. Wheels touch down. Hard. But there's a problem. They've landed too far down the runway, and this runway is soaked. They roll past the touchdown zone, brakes grabbing, engines roaring into reverse. But the water is winning. The jet hydroplanes skids and just keeps going. Fence, ravine, trees. The aircraft blasts off the end, slams into the gully, snaps apart and erupts into flame. Inside, smoke, panic, screams, and then, leadership. Flight attendants jump into action like they trained 1,000 times for this moment. Doors armed, slides deploy.
Voices boom. Leave everything. Move, move, move.
People unbuckle. Some are frozen, some are hurt, some are in shock.
But the message cuts through fear. Follow the lighted paths. Follow the crew. Get out.
One by one, row by row, passengers pour onto the slides, disappear into the rain, and sprint across the mud away from the fire. Inside the cockpit, the pilots are fighting smoke and heat. Outside, lightning cracks above the wreck, the cabin fills with fumes, and seconds start to feel like hours. But the evacuation keeps flowing. Direct, relentless, fast. Parents carrying kids, strangers helping strangers, crew checking seats.
Is anyone left?
And then, against every expectation in a crash that looked unsurvivable, a headcount forms out there in the storm. 309 names, 309 faces. Everyone is alive. 43 injured, some seriously, but no fatalities. In the middle of fire and thunder, an entire airplane empties out, and no one is left behind. The media calls it a miracle on the runway. Investigators dig in. Why did this happen? The weather was brutal, heavy rain, wind, poor visibility. But the key finding is simple and stark. The crew touched down too far down the wet runway. In conditions like that, distance is life. A few hundred meters can be the difference between stopping on pavement and tearing into a ravine. And yet, the other side of the story matters just as much. The aircraft structure took the hit and kept a survivable space. The slides worked, the doors opened. The crew stayed calm under nightmare pressure. Training showed up, procedures showed up, and people listened. I think about that storm to safety journey a lot, how quickly chaos can start, and how quickly calm, practiced action can beat it back. It wasn't luck alone. It was design, discipline, and decision-making in the worst possible